What's up, everybody? Hi, I'm Ray, and this is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. This is one of my all-time favorite games. It's an oldie but a goodie. Played it like 20 times. Love everything about it. Well, not everything, but most things about it. This is my first time doing a walkthrough, so this is basically going to be an informative walkthrough. Nothing here is going to surprise me, because I played it through so many times. So this is going to be informative for people who haven't played it, people who don't really like to play games but like to see the story behind it, the gameplay, that kind of thing. And this is also going to be full of commentary. We'll not be talking during movies or during dialogue, so you don't have to worry about me ruining all that stuff. We are going to be doing a light-sided female Jedi. We are going to go with a canon named Mitra Surik. And we're going to go with a Jedi Sentinel. So let's start. This first bit is going to be character creation. I figure that's a perfect place to start for first times, as well as people who just like that kind of part of the game. One of my favorite parts of the game is really creating the character and building them up. We're going to do the Jedi Sentinel. It's a good place, maybe not to start. I would actually recommend starting with the Guardian, because of focus on combat, really. If you want to bash through the droids or the Sith or whatever, really, Guardian's the way to go. If you like not having to rely on other people, your crewmates, your friends, to be able to, let's say, open security containers, slice computer terminals, really, this is one for you. You're probably going to be able to do everything yourself. Maybe not the best at everything, but you're going to be pretty close to the best at everything. So if you are by yourself, you're not going to have too much of a problem, which is why I love the Sentinel. The Jedi Counselor, great for experienced players, highly recommended if you've played through once or twice before. I recommend going Jedi Guardian, Sentinel, Counselor, simply because the Counselor is harder in the beginning. The combat is not easy. As it goes, you slowly become more and more awesome, but it doesn't start off like one shot, one kill, like the Guardian can. So yeah, I guess it says advanced players only. I recommend playing through once, twice, maybe 3 times before you attempt the Jedi Counselor, unless you're very familiar with this style of game, like if you played Knights of the Old Republic 1 and really liked playing the scoundrel who went into the Jedi Counselor. So we're going to start off with my favorite, the Sentinel. We're going to do a custom character, which I highly recommend. Portrait. I'll give you a brief overview, looking at all of them. Kind of decided in my head what I'm doing already. Alright, we are going with one of my favorites. Dun dun dun! This one. Love it. I love the look. To me, it's good. The graphics, again, for the first time, are not that great. It's an older game, but the story and the combat, I think, really make up for its age. Alright, attributes. You will not get to update this a lot. I recommend starting off with 10 points and everything, so there are no deductions. Because this is a skill-related character, we are going to start with, I'd say, 14 intelligence. After you hit 14, the point cost goes up to 2, and again, limited amount of points. Dexterity is very important. I recommend 13. Constitution, extremely important. I'd say 14. Constitution affects how much health you get every time you level up, how much you start with, as well as what kind of implants you can do. Implants, incredibly important. So they go from the lowest level ones are 12 Constitution required. It goes 14, 16, 18. I don't remember if there's any 20, but I recommend, if you're noticing that your health is going down a lot really quickly, up your Constitution. I recommend doing 12 Strength. Strength is good, helps in the beginning, not so important. Charisma's good, wisdom, not relying on heavily so much. Let's see. I think we don't have enough points to do another intelligence. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a little more strength. No, let's go for dexterity. That's more important for a sentinel, I think. Alright. Skills. Alright. Because, well, let's start off simply, shall we? These, with the sentinel, most of them only cost 1 point per add-up. Except for demolitions, which I will say right now is incredibly important in the first part of the game. Repair, not so important now, can be handy later. Treat injury, I'd say go for 3, 4. 4 is probably best. Affects how much med pack, how much health you gain from a med pack. I recommend 2 security, 1, 2 computer use. I say 4 persuade, it's handy later on. 1 stealth, I say 2 demolitions. Again, demolitions, incredibly important. Awareness, I'm thinking let's up our computer use. Handy, and really, it's good to get a good basis on that one. Okay, feats, these are the ones you start with. Good stuff, you can have a look on them on your own. Really be boring running through all the perks of the feats. I recommend as soon as you can level up your critical strike, do it. It's your primary attack, I find. There's lots of different feats, lots of really good ones. Some weapons even require that you have weapon focus, melee weapons, to weapon proficiency. Some of these you will gain automatically as you level, which is really handy. Some you can't get yet. Don't worry about it. I recommend starting with either Caution, Empathy, or Gearhead. These add +1 bonuses. Gearhead is for repair, security, computer use. Empathy is Persuade, Awareness, treat injury. And Caution is demolitions and stealth. Since demolitions is so vitally important, I recommend doing Caution or Empathy, especially if you didn't add too much towards your treat injury, because, again, vitally important in the beginning. But since we did go as far as we can with treat injury, I'm thinking we're going to be okay, so I'm going to go with Caution. Stealth is also handy, especially if you're not a guardian. We're going to add that feat. You get 1 at the beginning. Feats come periodically, you don't get them all the time, and you always get 1 at a time. So make sure you look at them, read up on them. I'm not going to read up so much, I'm just going to give you what I recommend. And also other things that are handy. For the name, we are going to go with the incredibly classic, as I said before. So we have our name, Mitra Surik. Sorry, there was a bit of a jump there between audio and frames. I apologize for that. I will work on fixing that. So next time we are going to start. We're going to go with the prologue, no matter how boring. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, found it informative, and gives you a good idea into the start of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Again, one of my favorite games. I hope you guys are going to love it as much as I absolutely adore this game. It's one of my favorites. Do it all the time. So yeah, I'm Ray. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good day, everybody. Be nice.